This has been a video long time in the coming. I can't wait to show you this. It is the GoPro versus the Powershot, and let's have a look and find out which one is truly better. Now, first off, let's look at the GoPro, and this is actually the GoPro 9. Anything up to the 12 and as far back as the 8 are all fantastic GoPros, and all GoPros I would massively recommend. Now you can get this now for about $250, $300 depending on what day of the week it is, because it really is like that in the camera world. And why would I check out the GoPro? Well, I love the GoPro. I've used it quite a lot. It's a brilliant camera. I love the fact that you have a nice little selfie screen so you can see yourself recording, especially as I've said in previous videos, when you're perhaps on the back of a motorbike up in the Alps or somewhere like that, and you can see what you're doing and do your blog videos, holiday videos and stuff like that. Both these cameras today are definitely sort of blogger cameras, or cameras you take on your travels or your holiday. Has a really nice lens. It records in 4K and in HD depending on what file type you want. Little awesome power tip about these cameras that I really love is the fact, say, I don't know, something happens spontaneously, you can press the record button, and even if it's off, it will just bang on and off you go, and you can record exactly what you're doing. It has multiple record modes, so you can make it wider or sort of closer up, which is really handy when you're filming. And it's waterproof, which is really cool, though personally I just can't bring myself to try this, but it is waterproof, so that's very handy if you're filming underwater with sharks perhaps. But I really like this because it's easy to charge. It takes a micro SD card, which is really cool. I recommend charging the battery, perhaps having a spare one. I say that with most cameras, and the battery I found on this seems to last quite a long time. It has a nice internal microphone, which is really handy, and I really like the screen on the back. It's a really nice little user-friendly screen, and I'm just going to show you some footage now of what this camera can produce, some footage that I've taken before. So here we are, here is the footage of the GoPro, and this is just me being me. But as you can see, the GoPro produces some really nice footage, especially on nice days, and it's just really nice to see. And the footage, and considering, you know, some people out there might think you have to spend thousands to produce really good video, you really do not. Obviously the latest one is like £400. It depends how much money you want to spend on these cameras, but when you think you can spend thousands on cameras, that's still a really good deal. Now, another thing I like about this is just the fact it's small, it's agile, comes with lots of little gadgets, so you can attach it to your head and all that sort of jazz. Just makes the GoPro a very versatile camera, something I would definitely recommend in time this video. And I love the fact that it has its own personal little selfie stick. Bear in mind, you will have to get one that is actually fit for the camera. Can't just buy any old tripod. Oh no. But this is a really good camera. Honestly, if you have any questions about this, please put them in the comments below. And if you're getting value so far, I'm Dave from TVR Creators, and I make weekly content on the best cameras for beginners and hobbyists. If that sounds interesting, you don't forget to like and subscribe. I probably forgot something about this camera, but I just love it. It's just light, it's agile, so easy to use. I really like the GoPro. Now, the other camera I wanted to share with you guys, some of you may not have seen it, some of you may have done if you've been watching a few of my channels, is the Canon Powershot V10. Bit of a mouthful, but it's a very nice little camera. And in a moment, I'm going to show you some footage of this camera, just to show you what it performs. Bear in mind, the footage I've taken, I was still getting used to the camera, so it's a little bit rocky, but you get the idea. Really nice, crisp video. Now, this records in HD and 4K, has a nice different settings, nice little, I like little keys on the back. I love the fact that the record button is on the front there, which is really nice. I love the fact it has a nice little flip screen, so again, little selfie screen, you can see exactly what you're recording when you're filming your blogging videos or your travel videos. Really nice little lens. This one actually has two very powerful microphones, which is really nice, so it's very good for, you know, you don't have to worry too much about a microphone. But what's really cool about it is you can actually get a cage for this camera and attach the gadgets to it. It even has a microphone jack, so you can actually improve the audio even more with a wireless microphone or a shotgun microphone or whatever microphone you want. Now, another thing I like about this actually, you can get this now for about $300-400, so there's similar sort of prices depending if you get like a renewed one or second-hand one. I highly recommend shopping around, see what gives the best reviews. I love the fact this has a nice little stand, so you can attach this, you know, well, I say attach it, you can put it on a table or a rock when you're out and about, and you can sort of, you know, you can you can just vlog on the go, and I love the fact you can just stand it on something and blog, so you know you don't have to worry about a tripod. But it does have a tripod mount, so you can attach a tripod to this. It can be any tripod you want, which is something I do like about this camera. I must admit, I personally feel this more versatile. It has more options. For someone that comes from a background of point and shoot cameras, I like things to be easy. I do love my mirrorless cameras, don't get me wrong, that's what I'm using today. But I like cameras that have lots of gadgets, but not too complex, but simple to use, because sometimes when you're out and about, you want something that's just easy to use and you can just get on with it. So I really like this camera, massively recommend this one as well. There will be links to both these cameras in the description below, so go and check it out. And if you're getting value from today's video, don't forget to like and subscribe, and why not buy us a coffee and support everything I do here on the channel. Now, anything that I missed, now you can charge it easily. This also uses a micro SD card. The battery, I believe, doesn't actually come out of this camera, which is a little bit of annoyance. So you have to sort of charge it, but excuse me if I'm wrong, but I haven't found a way to do that. So I believe you basically just have the battery inside it, which is cool. But I guess if the battery goes, that could be a downfall, but don't hold me to that. But it is a very powerful camera, and I really like the video on this. Personally, ooh, I don't know. It's a hard one to pick. Now you're probably thinking, okay, Dave, which one is the best? The GoPro, which is the best? The GoPro or the Powershot? Both absolutely brilliant cameras. I don't know, I like them for different things. I like the fact the Powershot's more versatile. You have more options depending on what type of video you want to record, but the GoPro is just really simple and very powerful and just does stuff great. So for those of you maybe starting out, I would recommend, personally, I'd probably go with a GoPro. But if you want something that has a few more options and you come from a background of sort of video making anyway, perhaps you're used to mirrorless cameras or point and shoot cameras, perhaps you might want to look at the Canon Powershot. But my general, for those who would say, go on Dave, just pick one for goodness sake, I'll say the GoPro. As much as it kills me to say it, because I do love my Canon cameras, I'm just say the GoPro just because it's so easy to use. It's such a powerful little camera and produces fantastic video. I'm Dave from TVR Creators, and in a moment I'm going to leave you 2 end cards that are possibly going to bring you even more value. Thank you so much for watching. You guys ultimately rock, and I'll see you in the next video.